welcome back, John, to the channel.
Thanks very much, Matt. Great to be back here again, as always.
Absolutely brilliant. So today, John, I thought we'd actually touch upon or introduce human touch. You know, we're clearly delivering great technical solutions to customers around data, huge quantities of data to analyze, but the human touch has never been so important, has it? You know, in terms of the retail experience.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, and that's very much highlighted through this time of the COVID-19 pandemic, during which we're not allowed to do any touching, and there's been many learnings here for retailers. Firstly, the age-old but often overlooked reality that people who really know the customers are the sales associates in store. And leading companies have empowered those sales associates to continue to engage with customers during this time. Modern clienteling solutions are cloud-based and can be securely accessed from any device, anywhere. And that's allowed sales associates to enable to continue to do outreach to their customers, keeping them informed and connected to their brands. Retailers that have put all their sales associates on furlough and ceased meaningful conversations with their customers are now behind and need to quickly get back up to speed. Brands that have direct selling channels and are used to personal engagement of their consultants with consumers have seen strong engagement levels. Retailers that have e-commerce have seen much greater uptake on those channels, but then can they link that customer back to the same customer that came in through their bricks and mortar stores to ensure that they're providing them relevant and useful information on their next purchases. Retailers who've implemented technology but are simply using it to delegate HQ-generated actions to the in-store teams are missing this opportunity. And we're seeing the best results from those that have used the technology to empower the sales associates, to give them that real-time data, next best purchase recommendations using artificial intelligence, and to be able to act and deliver exceptional levels of service. And safety is also now increasingly on the mind of the consumer, and they would rather use their own devices than those of the sales associate. I know I personally scan all of my groceries on my phone app when I do my weekly grocery shop. But whilst this is quite a good experience, I then get very frustrated that I have to go and queue to check out, and surely I should be able to just check out on my own device like I could in an Apple store, for example. But this self-service and frictionless checkout experience is an increasing expectation of consumers, and they want to use their own devices for self-exploration of products and for payment. And it's also important that their chosen payment method is one that is supported by the retailer without the sales associate having to do lots of work behind the scenes. In fact, I recently heard from Stephen Douglas, who's a leader, the leader of in-store experiences at McDonald's, and he commented that it's equally important in-store experiences are as simple, safe, and intuitive for the sales associates as it is that they are for the consumers. And one of my own experience with this was implementing the ability to take e-wallet payments in store. And initially, this required the sales associate to do lots of work behind the scenes, which made them not want to do it at all and impacted on the customer journey. And when we changed this to a more modern, frictionless payment solution that empowered the customer to pay by simply scanning QR codes and then presenting the payment as a simple contactless payment from a sales associate perspective through the POS solution, it made everybody happy and drove increased transactions in that format. And the famous quote that people don't remember what you say or what you did, but always remember how you made them feel, it is really prevalent. And people remember those human interactions. So it needs to be the differentiator for retail now is how you bring that human interaction into an increasingly digital experience within the retail world.
So it's very much about, I guess, understanding the changing needs of consumers and understanding the experience that they want to have, the less queuing time that they have, the better that experience. The frictionless payment method and the transactional, the assistance, whether it is through a purely digital channel or it's a hybrid model, sort of digital and in-store experience, but also simplify. McDonald's and other stores have taken the approach of simplifying menus, of simplifying options due to challenges within supply chain, and also, again, coming back to that customer understanding and giving customers confidence to come back, to have that retail, that hybrid retail experience that we all know and love. But it's how you blend that, isn't it, in terms of the human touch. And as you say, once we start using machine learning and artificial technology, how we're amalgamating that data to actually get a true representation. There must be so many personas now, in terms of the buying personas and the confidence personas, and obviously the needs of customers in terms of product set. So fascinating conversation as ever, John. Look forward to chatting to you on the next episode on the channel, but thanks for your time and thanks for your expertise and guidance today. Cheers.
That's a great summary. Thanks very much, Matt.